Hello, welcome to Arsenal Match TV. My name is Topson. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Premier League game Arsenal 1, Watford 2. Now, before the game, Arsene Wenger, he made 10 changes to the team that won 5-0 away from home. Only Mustafi kept his place. And we've seen the likes of Alexis Sanchez come back in at Mesut Ozil, Olivier Giroud up front. Gabriel, he actually started at right back instead of Hector Bellerin. And Danny Welbeck, he didn't even make the bench for this game. And we started this game absolutely terribly. It was shocking start from Arsenal. There was no intensity, there was no pace. Bearing in mind, if we had won this game, we would have got closer to Chelsea because Chelsea ended up dropping points. It was a 1-1 draw in their game against Liverpool. So it was a very, very crucial, especially because we play them on Saturday. It was very, very crucial to win this game and even start this game well. But we didn't start this game great at all, and it's been a running trend, especially in 2017, that we've not really started many games, especially in the first half, well. We're seeing that Bournemouth, we didn't start that game well, we were 2-0 down. Preston, we were 1-0 down, but we should have been 2 or 3. Swansea, we were 1-0 up, but we really didn't play well. And even recently as Burnley at home, it was 0-0, but we didn't create anything. And this was kind of similar. The passing today, especially in that first half, was so sloppy. The Emirates, it was raining, and it's kind of like a slippery surface, but some of the passing and the accuracy was absolutely dreadful from a majority of the players. Staffy was giving it away, Coquelin, Koscielny, I could go on and on. Quite a lot of players were giving it away, and we ended up paying quite early on, really. Watford, they got a free kick near the box, and it was Kabul, which I didn't think he was even a free kick taker. He ended up taking it. It took a slight deflection off Aaron Ramsey, who he didn't have a great game. He ended up going off injured shortly after this. But yeah, Kabul had a free kick, came off Ramsey, and he went into Cech's near post. Now, Cech does have a tendency to not save shots from his near post. We've seen it at Manchester City with Raheem Sterling, and it's definitely one of his weaknesses, especially as well as his kicking as well for Petr Cech. You can say he took a slight deflection, but I don't know, a keeper of his quality, he should be saving it, in my opinion. Especially at the near post. I don't think any keeper should be beaten at his near post. But it was 1-0 to Watford, and you thought that would be, the kick up the backside Arsenal needed to wake up and try and get back in this match. But it wasn't, and it was even more bad defending for the second goal. It was just absolutely terrible. I think it was Capoue that was running at our defence, and Mustafi, he was trying to, send him down the channel, but he didn't really make a decent challenge, and Coquelin didn't either. I think he had a shot that Cech saved, but it fell to Troy Deeney, who slid it into the empty net to make it 2-0 to Watford. And you really couldn't complain, really, because Arsenal, they did not do anything offensively in that first half. They were giving the ball back to Watford. They were working hard, pressing us. We didn't create anything. I mean, we had Olivier Giroud on the pitch, but we didn't put a single cross in that first half. We were void of ideas. We didn't know what we were going to do. Olivier Giroud, he can't run behind. We all know that. So the best way to utilise him is either, link up play or, crossing the ball in the box so he can get his head to it, because he's very good in the air. But when we tried to do link up play, the Watford players, they were working hard to close him down, and Olivier Giroud lost possession quite a few times. And we didn't put any balls in the box, literally nothing. Gabriel, when he's playing right back, he doesn't really bomb that forward because that's not his natural position. He's normally a centre back, so there was no crosses coming from him. Iwobi, he doesn't put in crosses. He's more of a dribbler, more of a number 10 really, so he wasn't putting balls in the box. Alexis Sanchez, he was having to try and cut in, but he was getting tackled because the Watford players were reading it. Overall, it was just a poor game and a poor performance from every Arsenal player on the pitch. Aaron Ramsey, as I said, he got taken off, and Oxlade-Chamberlain, he came in. He took a bit of time to get into the game himself. Mesut Ozil, he was non-existent in this game at all. Can't remember what contribution he made towards the game. He was a very, very poor performance from him as well. Watford, they had a couple of chances to make it 2-0. It was a couple of smart saves from Petr Cech. To make it 3-0. There was a couple of smart saves from Petr Cech to keep the scoreline at 2-0, and that's how we went into the break, having Aaron Ramsey injured and Oxlade-Chamberlain coming on and being 2-0 down. Start the second half, Arsene Wenger, he took Olivier Giroud off. He obviously noticed that it wasn't working and brought Theo Walcott on, which in my opinion he should start after scoring an FA Cup hat-trick. Surely he should be starting the next game, but he was on the bench. He came on second half, and then Alexis Sanchez, he was up front. and Wobie was drifting on to the left-hand side and Walcott on the right. And Arsenal, they definitely started the second half better, but that's what you expected. We should have done that in the first half, really. Theo Walcott, he had a glorious chance to make it 2-1, but Gomez saved. And we had various opportunities to make it 2-1. And Wobie had a shot that was too weak to trouble Gomez, and Ozil, he had a shot as well that didn't trouble the keeper either. We were probing, and we finally got a goal back. It was great work from Alexis Sanchez on the right-hand side. He managed to keep the ball in and putting in the ball into Alex Iwobi, who had a shot that went into the back of the net to make it 2-1 to Watford. Maybe a glimmer of hope for Arsenal to try and get back into the game there. But they kept probing. But after that goal, you know, the intensity kind of wore off a little bit, and Watford tried to get back into the game. At one point, it was 80% possession for Arsenal, but after that goal, we kind of eased off a little bit. Watford got more of a foothold of the game, and they were, you know, trying to keep the ball, trying to make sure that we weren't creating much opportunities, and we didn't create too much more. Lucas Perez, he came on, and he had a very glorious chance during probably there past the 80th minute mark, where he had a very good shot that hit the bar. You know, just too much power on it. If it was, you know, an inch lower, he would have made it 2-2. But it wasn't to be. And Arsenal, they end up losing this game 2-1 at home to Watford. It's unbelievable, especially a game where you think Arsenal would win. And going into that crunch game with Chelsea, it looks like you know, the title race might be well and truly done. In fact, in my opinion, it is well and truly done. I don't see any way back now, especially even if we beat Chelsea, because we've still got a lot of tough games to go, probably tougher than Chelsea, to be fair. So yeah, it's going to be, you know, a difficult season, and you know, we dropped down to third in the table, with Manchester City and Manchester United to play tomorrow. So we could be looking over our shoulders and be fighting for top four yet again, and it's very disappointing as an Arsenal fan, because that's not what I want to say. I want to be saying that we're going to challenge for the title, maybe win the Premier League, but it just doesn't seem to be happening season after season after season, and that's just the honest truth, really. But what can I say? Watford, they defended well, they worked hard, and the fact that we had such a terrible first half performance, you know, Watford deserved their win, so congratulations to them. And now we move on to Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge, a place where we've not won since 2011, so it's going to be a very, very difficult game, especially now going off that. The players' confidence is definitely going to be low after losing at home to Watford, so we'll just have to wait and see what Arsenal team turns up for that game. But yeah, that's been my review of the Watford game. Thank you everyone for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you've not already. Just click that button for me. Thank you very much. Yeah, my name's been Tops. Disappointing result, but come on, you Gunners.